works!
Yeah, I don't think it's changed at all from what I have back at the house. It's just I don't have like the I I I think I actually have like my profile exported somewhere, but I think it would cause more problems than solve if I actually tried to like import that into OBS. So it's a lot better now though. Okay, good. Y'all hear me good? We good on levels and stuff. We do at least have some basic alerts and stuff again. So this is good. Hell yeah. Welcome in, y'all. Welcome. Busy Friday. Probably won't be a super long stream, but wanted to try to stay as consistent as I could. It's been a good day. Interesting times taking Gato's family to airport earlier, so that was an experience. And we made it to the airport. Apparently, like the little like front counter thing even says like gate there or desk closes 45 minutes before the flight leaves, and we made it like with an hour and 5 minutes, and they were still like, you're the last people, nobody else after you, and they were like talking shit about like there's still one person that hasn't shown up yet and it's too late for them now. And I'm like, bro, it's not even so I don't know. Interesting experience from the Luxembourg airport is both like, what kind of goofy airport is that? I don't know. It's a small airport, but it's also way bigger than like like the Tyler airport. So it's probably just got its own interesting things, especially with like because they're like obviously international, like pretty seriously international flights. Like not quite. I don't think that there's like a direct to the States flight, but there's some direct flights out of Luxembourg to like pretty distant places. So I think they have to deal with like some pretty interesting flights and people taking a lot of luggage with them on said flights. So it probably comes from that, but I don't know. Dude. We got it done. But yeah, how is everybody? It's almost July 4th. It's almost Murica Day, and I'm not even in Murica to celebrate it. So I was being super un-American last night, and I was up watching football. There's been fireworks for days? Really? I mean, I guess it makes sense because it's like the 250th anniversary or whatever, so it's probably a lot of people are going above and beyond what they would normally do. It's weird. It's weird not being around. Like usually I would go out to like Kyle's place or at least to somebody's place to shoot fireworks and hang out, but big booms all the time. That and where I live. Well, yeah, for sure. I don't know. The football game that I watched last night was Portugal versus Croatia. And it was like 3 something in the morning whenever it finally ended. And I thought that there was going to be like more celebrations because Portugal won. And they have like a pretty lively fan base. But there was just like a single big firework off in the distance that I heard. And that was about it, which was kind of crazy. I was expecting, like the last time that they played, it was like earlier in the evening. So there were people driving around honking horns and like going nuts. But none of that last night. I guess it was too late. Tats, welcome. How are you? Also, Opal, welcome. I don't think I said hello. And Jan as well. I saw you. And Shaper as well. I want the check-ins to work, but it's also I think that may be I'm gonna try to get it to work because there's also like a Spotify like song tracker thing that I would like to use along with that same program, but it's like another program that I have to like put into a container and run separately. And I'm honestly amazed that this laptop does as well as it does, which I forgot to plug it in, so we should do that now. There we go. That's probably much better because I was absolutely fucking ripping through the battery. That's crazy. But like I'm asking a lot. I'm asking a lot of this freaking laptop. So I'm kind of afraid to pile too much more on top of it, lest it's like, because I'll give it credit, and I don't even want to say this, but like my Mac Mini, I have more issues for some reason with like OBS crashing. And so far, I've had like almost no issues with OBS crashing on the MacBook Pro, which is nice, but also I don't want to be like, "Oh yeah, it's just gonna keep working like that if I keep subjecting it to abuse." So, you know, hot but good. How hot is it there, Tats? It's been pleasant here. It's like a little bit warm during the days, but it was like straight up chilly last night. I put on pants. I put on pants for like the first time in, I think, since I flew back over here last night to walk down to the gas station. So that was pretty crazy. That was pretty crazy. But yeah, tonight I think I want to, if we have enough people, I'd like to do some Scrandle, high of 103 or 39 degrees Celsius. Yeah, that's pretty warm. That's pretty warm. But I may play some Forza. I may play some Warframe. It's been a minute since I played some Warframe, but I would like to do something, just a little bit of gaming, a little bit of hanging out. Your room is 88 degrees Fahrenheit. Do you have like AC tats? Did somebody say Forza? Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. I also, Oakham, we seriously need to schedule some Mika Chameleon, or however you're supposed to actually pronounce that shit. Um, I need to send some DMs to people. Not my room. Fuck that, tats. Oh my god, that's miserable. I would simply not be in my room. Like if there were other parts of the house that had AC, I would, but old brick house doesn't help. It's funny because like old brick house is really cool in some ways, but like not really great in others. You would think that old brick house gonna be really fantastic for not becoming miserable inside, but then you're like, wait a minute, it just is a brick oven, so that sucks. Tats, they with a 135 stream streak, keeping the streak even through me traveling. That's crazy. And Matt sent me this thing that's playing in the background, which I'm gonna kill here in a second, and it makes me so sad. Ivy, welcome in, welcome, welcome. I try to at least poke into streams, though lately I haven't been able to focus on streams while at work. Yeah, but I mean the time on streams has been like really, I don't know. I don't know what my schedule's gonna end up landing on. You know what I mean, Tats? Like I like the earlier streams, but it's, what is it gonna look like after I find another job, or if I find another job, or like what's gonna happen? So Mechaha chamomile tea is a lot of fun. We should play with Gato. We should play with Gato. I would love to play with Gato. I want to get like I was saying the other night. I don't know if you were still here, Oakham, but I want to get our usual crew together and play. So I need Red and you and Matt, if we can convince Matt to do it, and Gato of course, and Maybe, I don't know if Jesse has it. I don't know if obviously Moon has it. I would love to play with Moon. Um, I saved my streak the other day, though I don't know if I'm gonna bother with jet lag. This season, the first episode was really cool, and yeah, I next Wednesday hopefully. I don't know. It depends on what my schedule ends up looking like, because I want to travel with Gato. So tonight after stream, because we're gonna watch the Cabo Verde game at midnight. I'm not gonna stream till midnight, but um, I would like to try to figure out like what little trip we're gonna take over there, because I've still got like 20-ish days left here in Europe, and I want to figure out where we go, if we go anywhere, and do a little bit of planning. So like one of my weeks may get eaten up mostly by a trip somewhere. I don't know. Kramer's here in 25 minutes. Hell yeah, dude. Dude, you should just like Discord call me and let me experience this firsthand. I'm so fucking curious what he has to say. I'm so curious what he has to say. I'm so excited about this, and I hope it's like what you have in mind, and like your vision is something that he can turn into reality, and it all meshes well, and we're good, and we have a framed out space in the shop here before long. Because oh my god, I cannot wait to help like get it all built out. It's gonna be so sick. I'm so looking forward to it. Dog, welcome in. If you give me a time that works for you, you could probably count me in. Noted. I'll try to, because there's so many people involved, I have to do more planning than my usual bullshit. So for the chameleoning, I'll come up with a time, and I will definitely keep you in mind. Because right after framed up, I can mount the AC blower unit and have full AC in the shop. Dude, it's going to be so sick. No more fuck it, we ball mentality. There's a lot of things that I need to not be fuck it, we ball about. Harlequin, welcome in. Thank you for the hydrate, stretch, and posture check. My posture's garbage. Margaret, welcome. Good to see you. Mara, how are you? I do have a lot of people that also play if we need more. Yeah, I mean, I want to I want to bring in some fresh blood, do some mingling, do some stuff like that. I think that'll be really nice. Um, have you seen all the companies dunking on PlayStation announcing no more physical game releases? I have, and like part of me wants to go, haha, Domino's made a funny, but like I'm so also kind of tired of not to just be a Debbie Downer about it, but I'm like so tired of also shitty corporation being like, and I see, you get lost in the weeds like immediately here, because I'm not trying to make some kind of stance about Domino's, but it's just like I guess I'm kind of jaded, and it's a me problem about a big fucking company like Domino's being like, haha, digital pizzas. Am I right, guys? Also, buy my fucking pizza for $28, please. And I'm just like, okay, bro, sure. I sure do have ownership of the extra large pepperoni pizza that I am gonna consume. So, to be honest, just surprised all the latest gen even had physical at all, with so many AAA games that can't even fit on the disc. I like I don't want to fall like victim to that mentality, and I hear you, and like that's my gut reaction, right? But like I saw this website that had like a breakdown of how many games actually do still fit on the disc, and like how many are playable just straight off of it. And like there's a surprising amount of games released like to this day that still are on the disc. Um, and I think that and I'm just as guilty of this, but like I fell for that mentality. Like I thought that it was like, oh yeah, like maybe like 10% of the games these days fit on the disc. No, it's like 70% or something still fit on the disc. So it's like I hear you, and I too am kind of shocked, but like also, I think it's kind of like I'm trying to rein that perspective back in for me personally. So, your daily cookie you'll enjoy razor sharp spiritual vision today. Damn, crazy. Fuzzy, welcome in. You believe in the goodness of mankind. Well, how sweet. I try to as well. Bob, good to see you. Welcome in. Your passions sweep you away. I have no passion. Bob, do you need a hug? I'll give you a hug, Bob. Uh, Bees gives great hugs. I try. I try. People tell me that, and I'm just like, my resting bitch face says otherwise. I mean, I suffer from. Okay. I don't know what resting face I suffer from, but it's like resting not okay face, which has to be at least adjacent to resting bitch face. So I feel your pain. I empathize. I Are you okay, bro? I'm really uh only time will tell. Maybe I'll just carry. You know what I should do, Anger? I should carry around one of those like magic 8-ball keychains, and I should just hand it to people whenever they ask me that. It's way too like cunty of a thing to do, so I'm not actually gonna do it. But I feel like it would be fantastic if like I'm just in a social situation and somebody's like, hey, are you okay, bro? And I'm just like, take this. Take this, shake it, and receive its wisdom. This is my emotional state. I did not bring enough water up here. For me, what I used to love in physical copies was the stuff that used to come with them, maps, guidebooks, and so on. That hasn't been the case for like 10 years anymore. Yeah, it's it's sad, man. It is. There's been a lot of cope for a long time of people being like, oh, well, at least we still have the box, at least we still have the disc. But like the real good shit was robbed from us a long time ago. It really was. Like, not to just like go on and on and on about like, oh my God, the golden years are behind us and things used to be better. But I've talked about this before on stream. Like, I think that it would be super cool to see some kind of company doing like, I don't know, licensing re-releases of games. Like a lot of these games that missed out on physical copies with like that stuff. Or like licensing games like as they release, like, oh, don't get that. We offer a true special edition over here. If the company's not going to fucking bother with it. But if people aren't going to buy it, I buy like the GBA and GBC game modern remakes. Yeah. And I think that like I wish that would become more mainstream, right? Because like on the one hand, people aren't going to buy it if it's shit, and the game companies have decided that it's not worth it, so they don't release like enough good physical media to incentivize. Like, if the game companies incentivize people to buy physical copies with cool stuff, I feel like people would buy it. But right now, the game companies point to this like, oh, nobody buys the physical copies thing. And they're like, see, look, nobody buys physical copies. And it's like, bro, you don't, like, your physical copies like don't come with anything that make it worth getting the physical copy. So like, and not only that, but we've seen this like upswing in people bringing back physical media and people showing an interest in like older hardware, like people buying old point and shoot cameras, stuff like that. Yeah, and people buying these modern like releases of Game Boy games, stuff like that, like Anger was mentioning. Like, I think if there's any time for physical releases to see like an upswing, it would be now. So it's funny to see PlayStation throwing in the towel and being like, nah, ain't worth it. Blue Roses, welcome in. Old friends, old wines, and old gold are best. Wow, we live in a fucking simulation. The cookie hears us talking shit. That's crazy. Adding on to that, I used to rely on resales in retailer stores for physical copies. Um, yeah, it's well, I mean, it's just going to become less and less of a thing, right? Like so many like all of the retro game stores and stuff now, you're just gonna have the stock's gonna keep getting older, and like all of the copies of games that they're selling are just gonna be I don't know, it's this really unfortunate effect on like game retailers where like if there's less to sell, then it sucks for them. So I want spaces like that to still exist. So Matt, it's good to see you, dude. Do you have Mecha Chameleon, Matt? Also, it's funny seeing Sony claiming that physical was only 13% of their sales, and they counted everything into it, all microtransactions. Was it really? Was that really counting? Like, that's really interesting. I would love to actually see the data. But I think that like echoes what I was saying earlier about how like game companies love to be like nobody buys physical, and like not only like fewer people do buy physical these days because of the convenience, but also because like you don't even give you there's not even a booklet in the case. So like, what's the fucking point? Like if you put a little bit more effort into it, I think people would be more receptive to physical copies, but you don't. So have you considered renting everything? It's cheaper. You make an excellent point, Bray. Yeah, we should even like timeshare things like utilities. Like I get the power between 6 and 8 p.m. and like that's my block of power for the day. That way I could share my utility bill with other people. Yeah, the local retro game store would also sell new stuff, but they're not being new stuff. Will eventually close them down. Well, they'll shift to collectibles, like GameStop shifting to, you know, GameStop. GameStop has primarily shifted to collectibles. I know GameStop's not everywhere, so like my European viewers, but like I know that there's GameStop had other names in Europe, but GameStop was just a long-standing games retailer that it's a shell of its former self. I want to love GameStop. I want them to do well, but like, Jesus. Hi, Leah, I love you. Welcome in. Thank you for the 57 months in a row. Holy shit. I can't buy a physical copy if it has a code and a 50 gig day one patch. It's not physical. I mean, there are some games that get a pass on that, Spyro, because they're just bigger than the disc that is provided. But like, I don't know. I don't know. Does it even get a pass though? Like, should we like require physical copies to have multiple discs? I mean, they used to have games. Games used to have multiple discs. That just used to be something that we accepted. I don't know. I don't know how that would work in today's world. Elon said it's my turn on the rented NVIDIA GPU. You know what's really fucking sad though is I'm paying for that service right now. I like because I cannot play certain games on my MacBook. I am effectively renting a 5080 from NVIDIA to play Forza on and shit while I'm traveling, and it makes me feel so fucking gross, man. It really does. Like not even like because of any political anything, but just because of the whole like personal computer landscape and AI stuff that's going on. So it's now EB Games here. Okay, so we used to have EB and GameStop in the States, I think, or maybe I'm confusing EB and KB Toys. I don't know. I'm old and decrepit, so sometimes I get confused. They closed all the GameStops in Germany, I think. Yeah, they downsized massively, and I think they divested themselves from their European whatever the European branch is of GameStop, I'm pretty sure it's a whole separate thing now. So if there's any, maybe they sold that off and then whoever bought it closed them all. I don't know. I think I remember some kind of headline about that. Well, the same store also has physical stuff like Warhammer figurines, board games. The storefront with the retro games will be gone. I mean, eventually. Like, I don't know what that looks like in 10 years or 20 years, Spyro. Yeah. Having exited the console ecosystem years ago, I'm firmly in the grasp of the PC Steam. I can't really give an emotional comment, but I think I do understand the feeling of wanting physical media. Well, it's like, Bob, you make a good point, and I listened to like an Asmongold take about this where he was just like, I can't believe people are so fucking stupid because you PC games and we buy fucking digital content and there's licensing agreements anyways. So like even if you buy the physical copy, it's not, you don't really own it, and they could change the blah 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 blah. And he's missing the point. And like I think that there's like a lot of people that aren't like a purist, right? Like not just because I'm right there with you, Bob, right? But like I still have a Switch, I still have an interest in PlayStation. I was actually like before this news, I was genuinely tempted to pick up a PlayStation for the new Grand Theft Auto to play it like when it releases rather than waiting on the PC version. But like after the movie fiasco and their stance on physical media, like I just that's gonna be a hard pass for me, bro. So like, it's just unfortunate, right? So I think that there's a lot of PC bros that are like right where you're at, Bob, where they're just like, yeah, no, it's not really like something that I have to deal with, but I get it. So if we share games, time zones could finally be useful. Yeah, I used to buy games at GameStop in Sweden, but it's long gone. It makes me sad. It's like it was a culture shift, and like we didn't realize that we were losing like the culture war of like of course companies are completely happy to spend less on midnight releases and cool physical copies, and like if they can just sell us on, yeah, you just download it, whatever, move on, bro. That's fine. And like we were just like we ate that shit up, so like we're partially to blame for sure. But we didn't realize we were losing that culture war, to put it in a really dramatic, inappropriate way. Um, but like again, I wish that like GameStop was going to these companies and being like, "Oh, you're not releasing a cool physical copy? Like, how about we release a GameStop copy? And like, if people want a mini strategy guide in their game in their console copy, they buy the GameStop version, and it has all this cool shit in it, right? Like that. You know how much effort that would take? Like, it could not take that much effort for just a basic booklet to be put together for a GameStop edition of a console release, right? Like it just maybe I'm just way off base on that, and I am speaking from a place of ignorance for sure. But like, bro, give me access to information about a game, and I'll put together a fucking booklet for it. Absolutely. Consoles have become worthless to me ever since there were so many strings attached. Always online, paid multiplayer, regional restrictions, extremely limited customability, limited game selection, fucked up localization, or lacking localization. Yeah, no, I think that's what chased off a lot of people, Ray. I mean, that's why. Listen, I was a console child for sure, and then I got taken to a LAN center and experienced Battlefield 1942 online multiplayer, and was changed, right? Like, so then bro, I hopped off the hardcore console. I can't speak today. I hopped off the hardcore console train like a long time ago. Like I had an Xbox 360, but it was a Christmas gift, and I just played the shit out of like Call of Duty and Burnout. But like, yeah, the fatigue from like these days, especially with subscription fatigue, like it is tiresome, man. EB Games was bought out by GameStop a while ago, where I was a few years ago. Probably after the GameStop stock dunk, they bought back to return to EB Games. Yeah, I think that was one of GameStop strategies, was just like everything not Merca, they cut loose from. Peg, dude, congratulations on the debut, man. I hope you had an awesome stream. I really only caught like the end of it because I was out and about for most of you doing your thing. But new model is crazy good. If I have a mod here, would somebody give Peg a shout out for me? It's not about the issue, it's about the bottom line. Even if it's just 10 cents per game, it's 10 cents over the span of millions of games, and the economy of scale tells you it's not feasible. Fuck the economy of scale, bro. It's one of those things that it's like, wow, the shareholders sure enriched my life. I just, you're 100% right. I just hate it. You're 100% right. I just hate it. And I wish that wasn't the reality that we lived in. And I wish that there were companies that were brave enough to be like, hey, maybe we're not going to make the most possible money we possibly could. But like, we're okay with that. Dropped an example of some of the last cool physical games copies in Discord. All right, I'll check it out. Hardcore Hansel. Call that Uma Musume. Oh my god. Literally bought a PS4 back then for a certain rhythm game. Then sold the PS4 and PS5 because nothing released for them. Console just collected dust. Yep. Anger, thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's really good and fun though. Thanks for dropping by regardless. Yeah, man. I never said I agreed. Yeah, no, for sure. I'm not trying to jump down your throat. It's just one of those things. It just makes me like violently ill. I hate having reality shoved in my face like that because that really is what it boils down to. Is like that's what the bottom line tells them. And like I said, we ate up those things being like removed from our day to day, right? You know, they made the booklet smaller, you know. They stopped doing the midnight releases. They did all these things to just like cut it back a little bit. And, before you know it, they're just like, well, I guess we can get away with saving 10 cents per copy. So, I don't know. Just really unfortunate, man. Just really unfortunate. I long for another midnight release, man. I really do. All right, let me get this video off the screen. It's just making me sad. Is anybody planning on picking up a Steam machine though? Like, if I had the disposable income, I'd be really tempted. I still want a controller. I really do. That's actually one of the nitpicks with Steam. Everyone claims Valve are the good guys. They're printing money out of air and not doing anything with it. Like, nothing prevents them from manufacturing their own RAM, for example, but Gabe needs his new yacht. Yeah, man, like, it's it's complicated, man, because, like, there's lots of things where it's like, good guy Steam, and I'm glad that they're the ones that have been in this place of success, but at the end of the day, it's still a company, and they're still, they can't just be a bleeding heart constantly, and yeah, there's no way they could spin up a fucking fab, Steam Machine is inferior for the same prices for small form factors. Yeah, for sure, Dave. But like, it's more of just like I could see. Like I have the first Steam Deck, which was super cool and pushed the market in a direction I thought it was really cool. And like I have the Index, which was super cool, and I think it was a good value at the time and has punched above, for as old as it is, the original Index is kind of crazy still. and the old Steam Link and Steam Controller. I still have both of those. So like I'm a fan of Steam hardware, right? So like you're 100%, you're 100 million% right. It would be an emotional purchase for me, Dave. So I would buy a Steam machine for $600. Yeah, right, exactly. Um, Thor, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. And Steam are the ones that started the whole server-based download game thing. Yes, that's true. Well, I don't know specifically if that's 100 million% true, but like, they certainly are the ones that like mainstreamed it, right? Um, which is part of the thing that I'm talking about. Like, we're guilty. We made our bed, so now we're lying in it, and I don't know how to feel about that, right? Like, younger me was like, oh hell yeah, like I love Steam, and there are games on Steam. Like, it's Steam lets the publisher, I think, make the decision of like, is the game playable offline? Like, can you just play it without Steam once you buy it through Steam? But that's complicated, and that requires the consumer to be informed and understand that, and like, it's where does the blame lie? I still have my Index. I used it yesterday. I love that thing. Yeah, I actually plan to upgrade my PC since I saw a superior CPU has costed me recently for $300. New GPU is hovering around 600. If that goes down to 500, the CPU to 300, I'll buy it and then repurpose my old parts into a Steam machine. That'd be cool. I have the Steam Link and controller. I barely used it because the controller already felt more familiar and easier to use. I think a lot of people experience that with the Steam controller. You either like really picked it up and ran with it, or you were just like, well, that's kind of neat. I really liked it. I used it. I used it quite a bit for a while there. So, um,
Oreo Sigotum 2, Concha, hey, bees, hope you're doing well today. Just got back from shopping for fireworks for the 4th of July tomorrow.
was that deafeningly loud for you guys, or was it just loud? I need to know. I can adjust that. I'm sorry if it was deafening. I'm sorry. It was quite loud. Yes. Okay. Hold on. Um, I had to fuck with Tangio's stuff to get it set up. What? I am doing well, Intimidator. Welcome in. I don't like the argument that you can assemble it yourself for cheaper. Sure, you can, but how much is your time worth? How much is the convenience worth? What about warranty? What about the basics? No, I mean, yeah, no, Vray, I forget the term. It was in the Ben Jordan video. But uh, time is, it's funny how time becomes more and more valuable to most people. Um, like, it's whatever your priorities are, right? I also almost instinctively closed the stream. I'm sorry. Let me do something. I will first off do this. Go into Tangia. Tangia. Okay, I am going to. Yo, MJ, it's good to see you, dude. Give me a second. Let me try something. Let me go into my interactions.
Shut the fuck up.
Wow, dude.
This is a sample of what my voice sounds like. I am not real. Are you real?
Okay, how did that sound, chat? Was that still way too loud? Or was that a little bit better? Better? Still like a bit too loud? Alright, let me try something else. I want to do this one right here.
This one, I'm actually quite upset.
How about that one? That one's still okay? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna move it down a tiny bit more. We'll put a boat right there, and hopefully the text to speech is okay and everything's still Nita. And I appreciate you guys sticking around through the audio stuff. It's like it's the fastest way to chase people away is shit audio. I doubt you could build similar for the same price. ITX cases and Mobos aren't cheap. There's been a ton of videos, MJ, about it. Is like because the Steam OS is so accessible. They're basically saying that you can build like a computer for less. I don't know. I haven't watched the videos, but I kind of don't doubt that like you can build at least a fairly compact computer for less. I don't know. It's tough out there right now. I'm still debating if I want to get my €350 5800 X3D update from the 5600X. I don't know if right now is quite the right time. I don't know. I think you're going to see a lot of manufacturers. It's like motherboards right now. There's not stuff to put in motherboards, so the prices of motherboards have come down. I don't know if that's also going to apply to like desktop CPUs for enthusiasts, right? Because as fewer people are buying them, I think you may see some pretty cool sales. So, DRM is not required for Steam. Yep.
It's tough out there. Survival of the fittest. Cream always rises to the top.
Takao! It's good to see you, dude. CPU update's just a drop-in. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Is like, you may... I don't know. If 350... I haven't kept up with how much they normally track at. But, I mean, I would say, yeah, if you manage to get, like, a truly good deal on the processor, scoop that shit up and get the upgrade done. Because, yup. Hi, Deathman. Glad OMG Dix is live to help me in my sardine train ride. Good luck. Thank you for the hydrate, stretch, and posture check. My posture is shit where I'm currently set up. I keep shrimping. I keep like severely shrimping. The X3D isn't in production, so the price probably won't be going down. Ah, okay. Okay, gotcha. It is again? They put it back into production? I'm currently looking at the 5900 XT and the 5950X CPUs. Recently, they costed less than $300. I missed it. You can do a comparison with your current. I think $300 is well worth the upgrade. Cognac, welcome. You finally got some PTO? Hell yeah. What are you going to do with it? Anything cool? It's the 10th anniversary release of the 5800 X3D, the new CPUs that came to market. Oh, I think I remember hearing about that. God, isn't it so crazy that that's still such a relevant processor? Huh. How much benefit is the X3D really? I considered one of it past. I don't think it's a huge one, especially, so basically, like, if that was a thing for you to cut budget-wise, it wasn't, like, the end of the world to not get the X3D. But, like, if you're kind of in the camp of, like, fuck it, I'll take a little bit of performance, and I'm not too worried about, like, performance per dollar.
Starlock is now following.
Starlock, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Pollination. Oh, how loud are those alerts? Oh, Jesus. I didn't notice how far it went up on my audio meter there. How loud was my follow alert there? Listen, bees, we even got a single channel. Listen, bees, we even got single damn loud. Okay, I'm going to turn that down too. Okay. Okay, I turned it down a little bit. We got single channel DDR5 modules and even 5 gigabyte and 6 gigabyte modules. Like, holy, they are cutting corners. Yeah, that's pretty depressing to hear. Like, that's really, really depressing to hear. That's that dude. We're taking me back to like 2011. That's crazy. Wasn't planned, more like forced. Wasn't planning anything for this time of year. Ah, I see. Only really at high refresh rates, CPU-heavy games that don't scale past 8 cores. I've been playing Forza Horizon 6, maxed out graphics, get solid 70 plus FPS, so I'm happy enough. You know what? I think that's in 2026, MJ. I think that's a beautiful thing. I am happy. I am happy that you are happy because not having enough performance to play your game and be happy in 2026 is a really shit place to be. The most ironic thing, they're marketing the next gen of motherboards already that support 8,000 mega transfers, and those are virtually unobtainium at any sensible price, like 1K for 32 gigs. Yeah, it's fucked, man. That's crazy. It's crazy to think about. It really is. Like the personal computer, apart from literally professionals, is being priced out, and I hope that we avoid that becoming a reality. Like I really do. Because, like, sure, I made this comment talking about going to the Trackmania event, right? You simply cannot have really, really competitive games played on remote connections, and you will not ever convince me otherwise. I don't give a fuck. You're never going to have Trackmania or Counter-Strike be played at a professional level through a remote connection. It just fuck right off. But my experience playing Forza on my rented 5080 on my MacBook Pro has actually been pretty good. It's not good enough to make me be like, hell yeah, I don't need my personal computer anymore. But I know that these companies are going to push the shit out of cloud computing and renting your hardware. And I really hope that we avoid that future. I just don't want it to be fair, Trackmania runs on potatoes. Yeah, but it's not really about which game. It's really more so about like the principle of the thing, right? It's just the one that was shoved in my face whenever I went to, a local event. So, I had to say, someone that bought the 5900X literally 2 months before they suddenly came out the 5800X 3D. I regretted it since the 5900X was the better chip and whole. I mean, that's just buying computer hardware in general, right? Like, you can always wait for the next better thing, or you can always be like, fuck, I should have waited, even professionals are priced out. Hardware life cycles have been significantly extended everywhere. Yep. Yeah, basically, I really, really regret not having bought a 5090, any 5090, when they released, because it's like, I feel like it's the precipice, right? Like, getting the top tier card after this point is just going to become significantly more difficult. I don't know if you managed to read it, but the RAM manufacturers got sued for supposedly colluding to drive up prices. Yeah, I mean, Micron, fuck the RAM manufacturers, man. Micron took a bunch of U.S. money and then turned its back on the U.S. consumer. And, like, I'm not really informed enough to know all the ins and outs of that situation. But, yeah, I mean, it's wild that they've just been let loose to fuck us like they are. So, you mean every consumer? Well, yeah, I'm just, basically expressing myself as an American consumer. So, but yeah, every consumer, literally everywhere. The RAM and storage are just, those companies know that they can just fuck us, so they are. So, I mean, even me, who's connected to the data center almost directly with my ISP because I have 4 millisecond connection, which is already enough to justify. Oh, you mean just what, like jumping on the cloud train, Deathman? I don't like that, man. Like, and that's without whatever remote connection is slapped on top. Yeah. I just don't like a future where my computer is not sitting in front of me doing the things. Like, I want both, right? Like, I would like I have no issue with connecting to a remote desktop somewhere and doing cool shit with that, right? Having a remote server somewhere is a cool thing, but I don't want it to be my primary computer. So it's too much already. I mean, yeah. I've already started keeping track of our general inventory that people do not steal. Wait, hold on. Even professionals are priced out. Where did that thread go? Yeah, I got handed a laptop with 8 gig at work. I do CAD. This poor thing is shitting itself. Oh, yeah. Yep, I've started keeping track of our general inventory, the people that do not steal stuff out of them. We have shitty DDR5, but it's still 16 to 24 gigs per device. It's kind of a crazy thing that you have to keep track of that now. I 100% feel like every company out there is doing that, making sure that employees aren't yanking RAM or whatever out of their company machines, because I bet it is happening. So I was lucky that I got a new workstation for myself in 2024 before the crazy price hikes. Yeah, no, it was a good time. 2024 was a good time if you could get the hardware at even close to retail to have gone ahead and locked in. Like I think Gato basically last second managed to snag a breath of fresh air into her rig. And in fact, I need to install the new processor. We still haven't done that. But having a 5070 and an updated processor in a computer right now has got to be a good feeling. Because I'll tell you one thing, my 2021 rig right now, I'm just like yeah, I built a monster of a computer back then, and I have 64 gigs of DDR5, which I'm very thankful for. But I'm using a borrowed 3090, and my 12900K is not getting any newer. So, yep. I bought a 4 terabyte high-end solid state drive prior to the hike. Luckily I think I have 8 terabytes. I have like 4 2 terabyte drives in my primary machine. But I really wish I'd bought 4 terabyte drives when they were cheap. Honestly, offline gaming is here to stay no matter what, how much they want to push always online. Well, and like that is one thing also that I want to say is like, if the friend slop wave it tells me anything, it's like gaming is here to stay, right? It just may look a little bit different. We have good enough hardware for fun enough games to come out for us to all have a good enough time with each other. It's just really sad to see the industry as a whole moving the way that it has been. So I'm still gonna be gaming with the homies for sure. It's just an insane moment in time that we're living through hardware wise right now. I barely use any storage in the first place. It's not an issue to me. I'm just bothered that I cannot side grade anymore. Get a micro PC or a laptop. Yeah, I have a like just spec'd out to the max Surface Pro with like the 12 core ARM processor and 32 gigs of RAM. And I don't use the fucking thing, and I don't know, like, I need to sell it, and I'm very curious what I end up getting for that compared to what I paid for it. I think it's going to be less than if it was just a basic Windows-based machine because of Windows ARM, but at the same time, it is a professional, like a prosumer-grade tablet laptop thing with 32 gigs of RAM. So that's going to be interesting. Since border control and military is a part of my data center, I get to see German soldiers regularly. It's a funky time. Each of our servers runs close to 2 terabytes of RAM on some. Thing matters, so it needs to be tested as a whole. Yeah. I always wanted a micro PC in place of a Steam machine. The Steam machine was supposed to be what I get, just to have a Steam OS PC with emulators, where I have a bunch of games. Well, I mean, now you're just gonna have to like homebrew something or find a deal on some other small form factor machine, Spyro. Like I wish that the Steam machine had released at the price that they wanted to release it at, but Sell it to a Linux nerd. The Surfaces have good drivers. That's actually not a bad idea. Maybe I'll just keep it and use it as some kind of Linux machine. I wouldn't use it enough. And honestly, I've just loved I've loved this MacBook Pro, man. Like, I've had such a good experience with it so far. Not that I've used it to its full potential yet, but like, as far as a mobile streaming rig that I could just carry around in a backpack, I feel like it's really knocking it out of the park. So, only the X1 chip. The X2 is still a mess because Snapdragon hates us. I can't remember what mine is, but it's not. It's like the first ARM Surface Pro from of the like the extreme Snapdragon chips that they released. So it's like a couple years old at this point, but so maybe it's the good one. I don't know. I'm sorry to be so doom and gloom and talk about this shit stream after stream, guys. I'm sure that there's some of you that are like, oh my fucking god, can we move on? But you know, it is the world that we live in right now. Yippee! So it's been on my mind too. So, chat, do you want to look at food? You want to play some Scrandle? We haven't done Scrandle in so long. I really want to Scrandle. Want some more doom and gloom? Most of the cute cosplayers you might have seen are now AI. Yeah, man, I really don't even want to go down that social media AI rabbit hole right now. I stick to cosplayers that I know personally. I don't know, man. I've always like appreciated cosplayers and loosely followed some. But yeah, the wave of AI influencers is fucking ugh. I like real women and men. Gage. Hell yeah, brother. Honestly, no, keep on talking about it. The tech matters to all viewers. Let's be real. It's pressing. No, I mean, we will continue talking about it for sure. It's going to, like, if there's anything that I do on this channel, it's repeatedly get hung up on stuff and yap about it endlessly. So it's not going anywhere. And like, I really do like, listen, I want a community that's well informed about stuff. I may not be the most well informed person, but I like having people around that do think about this stuff and aren't just like, you know, clueless. So nowadays I just filter by, is your account older than 2024? Right, Vray? I heard that YouTube was like gonna take away the ability to search by date like that, because I know that they recently changed. Oh my god, we're going down another rabbit hole. YouTube recently changed their homepage to be like a more personalized AI-driven experience. So like whenever you search, I've started blocking channels en masse. Yeah, but there's so many. How do you possibly block them all? But yeah, like now when you search things, not only did Google change their Google search results, but they also changed YouTube search results to be AI-driven as well, which like goofed up a bunch of people's ability to like search for videos before dates. So we don't got to be political about it. The fact is it needs to be known generally IMO. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yep. I have several family members who have delayed hardware upgrades even in the face of reliability issues. None of them are tech savvy. That's so wild. Basically everywhere I have started blocking and muting. Yep. Does YouTube search even work? Like, it never worked for me the entire time YouTube existed. It's certainly gotten worse, but there were ways to put, like, you know, prior to blah, blah, blah in your search, and you would at least, like, be able to filter your search results like that. But yeah, YouTube search has been on a decline for a long time. I think it's a fair thing to say. We do all the time. We intentionally have downgraded server CPUs and mainboards to use more DDR3 for all non-high speed services. That's insane. I have a box full. I have like hundreds of gigs of DDR3 RAM. Am I rich now? like random blogs, etc. Also to drop electricity consumption. We care and adjust at my data center, which is why I love that place. That's actually super cool. If you're still required to use Google, you can do... Gotcha. Yeah, I've been trying to Google less. I actually, on my phone, I swapped on my home screen, because like that's how I would normally look things up. So I have a widget on my home screen that I would just tap on. It takes me to Google search. I've swapped that to another search provider, and I'm trying to Google less. I'm trying to be on Google browsers less. I'm trying to Google less. So, also known as Bees, as a variety streamer and content creator who primarily broadcasts on Twitch and uploads gameplay highlights. I'm going to ban the fuck out of you, Matt. Gaming challenges and comedic reactions to YouTube. They're also a bee-themed variety creator who also engages on platforms like Instagram and Blue Sky. Bro, Google Gemini, I have not done a fucking thing on Blue Sky in so long. So it's insane that it does not mention Twitter. Yeah, it's insane that it does not mention Twitter, but it mentions Blue Sky. That's wild. Yes, B's 16 gigs of decent DDR3 is $50. Holy shit. Holy shit. I have so much DDR3 sitting in a box at home. Like, actually hundreds of gigs. I'm going to have to pull out an old motherboard and start mem testing RAM. That's wild. For services with consistent, predictable throughput, you can scale down quite hard because you just got to meet performance requirements not exceeded. Yeah. Scavenged a baggie of DDR3 from the electronic trash. Laptops themselves were scrapped before repair. I still collected the RAM. I don't blame you. That's why I have such a surplus of it. It's just good shit to have around, man. And like I've been wanting to build like a more retro gaming rig, and it will probably be on a DDR3 platform. So you'd be if offering to us 100 gigs, we ask you to ship it to us, you get a down payment, post testing the full value. We sell for old stock prices. We get called out all the time by alternate or mine. Oh, y'all actually buy up stuff like that. That's interesting. Flack all the time for selling RAM for cheap if we cannot use it for servers. We don't as a rule for now. We will once it improves. Interesting. Yeah, y'all ship to the States, Deathman. Matt, did you see... Matt, I don't think you were around for the whole video, but did you see that Ben Jordan video I was talking about? Or that we watched last stream? Oh, this fucking guy. Here, I'll pull it up. I'll pull it up to share with the class again. We're not going to watch it again because we watched it last stream, but Matt, you should absolutely watch this video that I'm about to pull up. Brave. Ben Jordan. You think you briefly peaked? Be using a Haswell box as my home lab. I've collected enough spares. All I need for a second is a CPU and storage. Yeah. I can't even remember. My old computer is like ridiculous. It's like from 2014 or something. And it's an old Xeon. So my old machine is ancient at this point. While Gato was looking into upgrades, I held back 368 gigs of DDR4 RAM for $400. That's crazy. Where is Brave? Let me make sure it's on the right thing here. Yep, it is. Okay. Yeah, this video right here, Matt. I'm gonna grab the link to it.
You noticed it.
You may not agree with everything that is in this video, but there's some interesting points that I think that like you would look at and be like, oh. Copy. You watched the video. It was really good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. This dude has a bunch of good videos. I think my old machine is from 2016. It's an AMD Athlon with 4 cores before Ryzen existed. It's like 4 gigahertz per core, so it's great for retro games. My old machine is E5 E5 1680 V3. I'm amazed that I actually managed to remember that, but here's me Googling something. E5 1680 V3. I bought this because it was a Xeon that was overclockable. So it was an 8-core 16-threaded processor that was overclockable, like before that was a thing. I think most, like at this time, most consumer processors were like 4-core 8-thread, or like the crazy ones were 6-core 12-thread. And I stumbled upon the E5 1680 V3 and was like, yo, that would be a cool pickup. Yeah, Q3 of 14. Q3 of 2014, bro. So my computer before the one that I'm running for 2021 is fucking ancient. I can't even remember the RAM that I have in it. It's a nice CPU, same as the top of the line Haswell, if I remember correctly. I think so. It was. I couldn't. Yeah. Products formerly Haswell. Yeah. So yeah, you nailed it. I was like, I couldn't remember what friendly name this line was given, but it was. That computer lasted me for way longer than any computer I had ever built previously. So. I was going to look up something else. Currently, scalpers just run our doors down, so we need to spend more time vetting buyers. Yeah. I think that's happening to everybody. The i7-5860, that sounds right. It was whatever the 6-core 12-thread of this was. I had that processor, and then I found this one, and I swapped this one in, and it was disgusting. I loved that computer. It was super cool. I lost the train of thought that I had. I don't know where it went. It was gone, though. It's gone, though. Let's do a Scrandle, and then I think I'm going to try to see how Forza runs on the stream. Just as giggles. What, it's 7:16 now, so I've been live for a bit over an hour. Yeah. Not into YouTube. Jesus. What was it that I was going to look up? Let me scroll back up in chat. Whatever. All right. Scramble time, chat. We'll do the daily. This is the bonus round. Cheeto Lotte. That is certainly something. Chat, would you eat the Cheeto Lotte? Let me move myself here. Corn on the cob. What do you mean corn from the cob, bro? It's a corn on the cob. Coated in flaming hot Cheeto crumbs and spicy mayo. I bet that would actually be really good. The Pump Fake, a deep fried frozen convenience sandwich. Captain Crunch, bacon, bananas, caramel, no price. Bro. The one on the right just seems like a crime. Like the corn is like excess, right? But the one on the right is just like an abomination. I thought that was braided hair for a minute. That's what I thought as well whenever it first popped up on screen. I was just like, what the hell are we doing with this? I'm going to go with the corn because I like corn and I think the one on the right's too much. All right. All right, so we have a deep fried peanut butter and Nutella sandwich, Texas toast, peanut butter, hazelnut spread, banana, strawberries, funnel cake batter, no price data, or what the fuck? This was on the last one. The pump fake, deep fried frozen convenience sandwich, Captain Crunch, bacon, bananas, caramel, no price data. Which one would you rather eat, Chet? I know we were just talking about computer hardware and dooming and AI, but I don't care. I'm allergic to hazelnuts. Well, that kind of makes your decision easy. I think I'm leaning towards the peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Hate eat a billionaire. What about a trillionaire? I'm gonna go with the peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Yep. The one on the right's just too much, man. 9 tiny hot dogs served with 9 tiny beers. The 999 challenge. This does not look like a challenge. This just seems like it's an excuse for them to charge you too much money for effectively 3 beers and 4 hot dogs. 4 beers and 4 hot dogs. This is an easy challenge? Yeah, right, dog? I feel like this would be extremely easy. You're eating the hazelnuts, it won't kill me. Oh, okay. I'd love to get a heart attack from either. How long has he been a trillionaire? Like a day before SpaceX crashed? Oh, is it crashed? I haven't checked in on it recently. That looks like a nice lunch. What about 128 ounces of nachos? How much is 120? How many pounds is 128 ounces? Like, at least get me Costco-sized hot dogs for a challenge. Damn it! Now I want to go to IKEA for a hot dog. I know it's not the same as a Costco hot dog, but that's 8 pounds. 28. I need to know how much this cost. Ounces, 2 pounds. That's 8 pounds of nachos, bro. Imagine the aftermath of those nachos, bro. It's 8 pounds. Imagine the it wouldn't be an aftermath. It would be a current in the moment disaster. Colonoscopy prep, bro. I think I would go purely because I like nachos. I think I'm gonna go with the nachos. I don't know. I think that may not win, though. Could run a bath with all that? Oh, my God, dude. Speaking of rivers of shit, I went to, like, this zoo thing with Gato yesterday, and it was... Chat, we went to another biome. I shit you not. Oh, my God. Pun unintended. It's this mountain hill thing in Luxembourg, and it's just like, seriously, like it's what it's known for being, like this mountainous area, and you know, I'm not talking to like big Alps or something, but it's a big ass hill. Anyways, at like the top of one of those hills, there's like this free zoo thing that's up there. And it was so cool and breezy and wonderful. It felt so good outside. But it was actually really neat. I have a bunch of pictures of it. I'll have to go through and sort some, and I can show some to you guys. But Gato and I were just like having this cute time walking around, feeding animals, looking at animals, just generally, you know. Oakham was an asshole and didn't say hello to us. They have a raccoon there, and that motherfucker is just... I'm not convinced that he is in the enclosure that he's supposed to be in. Anyways, they had guinea pigs. They were super cute. They had all sorts of deer and cow and goats and you know, nothing like insanely exotic, but it was really cool. But they also have a duck and goose and turtle enclosure And Gato and I walk up. It's like we finished our first lap through the little zoo thing, and we walk up to the ducks, and we're looking at them. And Gato's like, "Ooh, that duck stood up. It's moving," and it stands up and takes the nastiest shit, waddles back over to where it was, and sits back down. And I was just like, "Yep." That is why I never, ever want a duck as a pet, because that is fucking gross. And it is like, we got the full 4K, like shit explosion. It reminded me of you. That's hurtful and not untrue, okay? What a romantic moment. Bro, we literally, it was feet away. Like, there was a glass wall between us, luckily, because if there had not been a glass wall between us, I think I would have had duck shit on my shoes. That's how close we were to this duck. But like, full on good lighting, like good framing. If I had had like a camera on this duck, we would have gotten like a wildlife documentary grade shot of the wave of shit that came out of this duck's asshole. It was just, and it was perfect timing too. It was like, ooh, the duck stood up. Oh. Opal has a very sensitive stomach. I do. Just a beautifully shitty moment. Yeah, we shared it together. I will tell you one thing. I will never forget that moment, and it is something that I will cherish for the rest of my life, for sure. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have. I shouldn't make excuses for myself. I think I'll just give God to this one. I just have a sensitive stomach. I didn't used to have a sensitive stomach, but I have a sensitive stomach now. So, like, it's like, I wish that Mac was here to be like, and a sensitive bladder, but like, it's very much just like having to get the Uber driver to pull over on the side of the road so I could not piss my pants on the way back to FazeCon. Like, if I know that I'm going to eat a ridiculously like rich meal somewhere, I'm just like, I'm thinking, where are my exits? How do I deal with the storm that's brewing? And I'm sorry, Gato. I'm sorry. It'd take a week to eat those 8 pounds. I will always point out the toilets for you, bestie. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm studying this nachos bucket, and I wonder if I could eat it. 8 pounds of any food is so fucking much. I don't know if it's truly 8 pounds though. Like, welcome to old age. We have joint pain DLC ready for you. I unfortunately was cursed with the joint pain DLC at a young age from American football. So I'm already coping with that, man. I am IRL Ogre Cap. You can ask Nita. Listen, I've won an all-you-can-eat shrimp challenge between friends IRL, or at least tied an all-you-can-eat shrimp challenge. And I don't think that I would want to take on 8 pounds of nachos. I don't care if I have the Hoff's bathroom. I don't care if I have like the nicest bidet literally on standby. I don't think that I want to eat 8 pounds of nachos, bro. The explosion that would happen from eating 8 pounds of nachos would be biblical, man. Damn, you got the pre-order? Yeah. That being said, I still think I'm going to pick the nachos. I think I could, not exactly sure I want. Okay, that's fair. Handshakeage, where's the shitting on toilet while holding hands emote when you need it, right? Hell yeah, dude. Base nacho supremacy. What the fuck is the renegade dog? That shit looks terrible. Dilly dog? Stop, dude. Stop. Renegade dog is hot dog topped with short ribs, sweet pickles, and potato pierogies. That actually sounds good. It looks ridiculous. That sounds really good now that I'm actually like soaking it in. The dilly dog just seems like not good. Jumbo beef hot dog and a hollowed pickle battered and deep fried. No price data. I like pickles. I don't like putting pickles in everything. I'm a slut for pickles. I do both. Renegade looks better. And you know what? Being a slut for pickles, I really appreciate your honesty being like the Renegade looks better. Genuinely. Like, genuinely. I think I'm going to go for the Renegade dog. Because, like, I was talking to Gato about this, actually, where, like, it's become such a thing for, like, pickles to be forced into everything. Like KFC or whatever, having the pickle Pepsi or pickle Dew or whatever the hell. But like, I cannot, dude. The fuck is right. Thank you. Yeah, no, I don't even know that I would want to try and it's crazy because if you give me one of those pickles on its own, I feel like I would happily chomp down on it. Like I've done that many times before. But packaged like this, I'm like, I don't know if I see. I think I would try it, but I'm kind of I don't know. I'm picking the left. Yep, 71 to 28. Dude, what is this shit? Tinko. Hold on, I gotta send this to. The right looks nice though. I would fuck up the taco and then immediately regret it. Like immediately. I think it would be such a mistake, but I would happily eat the taco on the right. Hot dog, cheeseburger, quesadilla, barbecue brisket, fries, lettuce, onions, sriracha, Cracker Jacks. It's sriracha Cracker Jacks. I don't know. They may be the part that I don't like, but time to upset an Italian, I'm DMing that to Tinko right now, like literally as we speak. Damn, Matt, holy shit. Matt is cooking. Upload a file. Recents. Screenshot. Okay, all right, and whoa, okay, not to completely derail us and get us back on physical media, but Fuzzy posted this example earlier of the Max Payne physical edition, and it reminds me of my Division 2 physical edition that I got that had a whole figure in it. Here we go. Yeah, man, I miss collector's editions with shit like this. I think that there are still some collector's editions that are out there. It's just like, I feel like every time I'm like, ooh, that would be a cool collector's edition to get, it's sold out. So, I think, what does that tell you? I'm taking the Taste of K taco, I think. I know it's got Cracker Jacks on it, and that seems a little bit extra. But the pizza burger at the Cowboy Stadium probably costs like fucking $50. And it does not look fantastic. It seems like annoying to eat and like really mid. So seems like the people agree with me. Bro, what is this? What are with these, like, Photoshop pictures? I like the raw pictures. Give me the raw pictures back. What is this? Cinnamon bun egg roll or rainbow cookie egg roll. Can I just not have either? I think the cinnamon bun one would be better. I genuinely want chat's opinion on this. Why? Why do I think it would be better? Do I want pizza? Like tonight? Hell yeah, I love pizza. I'm like actually still super hungry, so why would you make those? Because you want to make something super cheap and sell it to people at a stadium for way too much money, and I feel like a cinnamon bun egg roll is probably insanely cheap to make, and yep, I'll make pizza this weekend after not making any this entire year since I was on a low-carb diet. Yo, enjoy that pizza. Gato, are you like ordering pizza, or are we gonna go get pizza after I'm done with stream? What kind of pizza I want? Where pizza from? Am ordering? Okay. From the Pizza Hut. You got giant salami pizza. Okay. New. You want to come show me? Or DM me? Do you have kebab pizza there? The place that I'm ordering used to? Oh, they don't anymore? I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I still want kebab. I have not had kebab in too long. Anyways, I'm going to go with the cinnamon bun egg roll. And the people agree with me. Wow, we're doing well. We have Lil Dumpers, steamed pork soup dumplings, no price data. Or we have a crawlash, a puff pastry wrapped pepper jack sausage on a stick, honey mustard, no price data. What the fuck even? I think that both of these are going to be super good. I'm missing critical information here. I need the price on these to make an informed decision. Meow, 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 meow. What we got? Meow. Ow. A boost.
Not a boost.
What's a lardon?
Bacon.
She's laughing at me.
No.
This one sounds really good.
Mozzarella, bacon, onions, beer, cream, and egg.
Egg. Problem is just one egg. One egg is like what?
We have eggs at home. I can just put more eggs on top of it.
True. What is that one?
Like that. You don't want that.
Okay.
It will make your tummy hurt.
What? So?
It would also make my tummy hurt.
I'm at home in a safe environment.
My poor toilet.
Wow. Halloween.
This. There's like noodles.
Noodles. Since you got giant salami pizza, I think I go with With this one, that sounds really good.
Larden.
Yeah. Lardens.
I'll just go with the standard one. Yeah, big.
How big is the giant one?
I don't know, but big.
I'm so excited. I'm so hungry. I was so ridiculously hungry. Which one would you pick, Gato?
The dumplings.
The dumplings? I guess I probably should have known that.
Because what the fuck is that, the other one?
I love puff pastry.
It looks like white people food.
Well, hell yeah, it's white people food. It's sausage and puff pastry and honey mustard.
I'll take the dumplings.
Oh my god.
Did you blame me?
No, I don't blame you. Well, the people agree with you.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
What?
S'mores covered bacon or polar pasta?
What?
It's vanilla ice cream, donut holes, strawberry syrup, mint.
Well, actually, in Germany they do have spaghetti. Spaghetti ice?
That I think this actually would be super good. Probably better than... Chat, would you eat s'more covers bacon? This is just ice cream and donut holes.
Yeah.
Like, that's all that is. It's which actually sounds really nice. But the dessert never wins against, like, other food. I think it might in this instance, but...
But these are like kind of two desserts, I guess.
I mean, yeah, but they're still, like... That's a thick cut of bacon, I feel like. Chat, any inputters?
Both of these are abominations? Yeah.
Well, no, that's fair.
Or if you ask a German what spaghetti is.
Malnourished Cork is now following.
Great.
Wow.
How are you?
Sorry, I got interrupted by malnourished cock. Welcome to the pollination. But ask a German what?
Ask a German if what they think about spaghetti ice.
Yeah.
Or like spaghetti ice cream. They're like, great. They love it.
I think it looks... I'm intrigued. I want to experience the spaghetti ice cream now. Just want to remember which wins. Like, I listened to 3 streamers today while working. Who did this? Oh, really? Interesting. I want some of that now. I really want some of that now. That sounds so good. I think I'm going to go with the ice cream. 65 to 34. Okay. Beef tallow popcorn or brisket donuts with mac and cheese.
We'll take the brisket donut.
Really?
Because what the fuck, beef tallow popcorn? I want my popcorn to be sweet.
Yeah, but like a lot of people want savory popcorn.
Ew.
Brisket donuts. I think I'm gonna go with the brisket donuts, but still, yeah. I would try the popcorn.
Let's go there. Booze, yeah. We take the booze. Oh, but tiramisu.
Tiramisu in a tiny helmet.
Hat. But booze.
But booze. I don't know. I like the tiny helmet, but boozy ice cream. Gato stole the microphone. I'm gonna go with the boozy ice cream. I think I might get this wrong. The tiramisu is gonna be so expensive. Yep. Both these are gonna be too expensive, but I mean, it is what it is. No!
That's so sad.
Damn it, we made it to 9. Okay, well, I don't know.
You're covering the score. They don't see the scoring.
Oh, my bad, chat. Hold on. There you go. We had gotten all of them right until this moment, and now we no longer have them all right.
How's
Chitolote or the 9th inning rally sombrero? I'm so sad that none of these have had prices. How do we feel about this tray of nachos? Do you think you could one-shot this tray of nachos? I think so. I think I could finish this. Not that I think I really want to, but... Where's the meat? Chips containing dips and toppings.
There's no meat.
There's no meat. Because that's just more lettuce.
Yeah.
This is a tray of, like, mostly lettuce. And some of the lowest quality shredded cheese you could possibly find. I think I'm going to go with the chitolote.
When do you want the pizzas?
The meat is right here, Pants Crab. Whenever. If you're hungry now, then just get it for now. There it is what it is. If you don't mind pushing it back a bit, then that's fine. But I'm not looking to stream for super long tonight. After this, I'm gonna boot up Forza, I think, and just see if I can get a couple races done.
I'm gonna do it
For now? Okay. Thank you. Ugh. Oh, the people wanted the 9th inning rally sombrero. 8 out of 10. The community average was 7.7, so...
A human has seen my order.
Huh?
A human has seen my order.
Hell yeah. E. Rubbing weenuses. Chat, let's see if I can make my laptop explode. Let's boot up Forza.
07.
Thank you.
Do you want me to leave the door open?
If it's not gonna bother you, that's fine. Okay. Okay, so I have not tested this yet, chat. And I don't know how well it's gonna work. But hold on. Let me hide this real quick. Do you want me to toss them down? Is it the pink ones that are right here? Okay, I'll toss them down. Let me click this button. Okay, so what's about to happen here, chat, is we're going to try playing Forza, and I'm going to be streaming it on Brave. So I'm launching the GeForce Now thing right now and logging in. So give me a second. Give me a second. Did I hijack Gato's PC? No, I posted my setup a couple days ago on my Twitter, but I am on a MacBook Pro right now. I should have asked you to bring me water up here. That was super loud for you guys. Yeah, I'm really glad that I put a limiter on there. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I've really enjoyed this game so far, Matt. Like, I think it's a really... I think it's absolutely worth a pickup. There's so many different, and to be honest with you, I really haven't gotten to fully experience it because I've been playing it like in a little bit here and there, just like trying to get a little bit done between stuff, like whatever. The map's a lot bigger than Forza Horizon 5, lots of stuff to do. Yeah, there's a lot of different things to jump into. It's about to get loud again for a second, but as soon as I get to where I can get to a menu, I'm going to adjust the volume. What an awful thing. What awful thing did you tag me in for my 100th streak? Thank you. What? Did they fall off? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Tinko. Yeah, it was you got scrandled. Options, audio. Why didn't you turn down? I literally turned master game down, and it's still just as loud. Time to drive, good luck. Safe travels, Tinko. Okay, this music from Forza is probably going to get me copyright struck, actually. Let me see if I can do this. Music. There's a streamer mode in the game? Alright, hold on. Where is it at? Extras, maybe? No. Audio tab, very bottom. Ah! Very nice. Okay, hell yeah. Okay, how is the music volume for you guys currently? Still needs to be lower. Okay. Optimizing for my PC. Show you guys Brave. Let's see if this even works. Because it's full screened. Okay. In fact, I can probably do goofy resolution. Hell yeah, dude.
Welcome back, John.
Welcome back, John. A new car has been collected. Is there a mod in here currently that could swap my category? Oh, come! Let's see. Drive. Sure, why not? Liba. I can tab out and do it. That's okay. I don't know if I have enough internet for this. Oh, God. I'm not dropping frames, but my gameplay is a little bit, we'll see if I can do it. Bit choppy, doesn't look like it's dropping frames. Yeah, I think it's genuinely the game or the connection that I have with the remote desktop. Because it's choppy for me too. The most realistic driving game. Okay. Well, since that's working, let me see. I should have a wheel spin available because I got a daily wheel spin. Gamba chat. What fucking abomination is that? Damn, 10,000 credits, huge. This is my Forza Edition 2022 Subaru BRZ. You don't like it? I saw it for sale in a parking lot and I bought it. Not enough fender. Look at it. Look at how beautiful it is. Try to do that in your stock BRZ. Do I have this car? I don't think so, but I'm gonna buy it. Maybe this version finally got a turbo. Thank you, Lita. I'm sorry, is this car better for you, chat? Is this better? Is this more of the vibe? What? Tersh! Thank you for the 14 months, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, God. Alright, actually, let's look at the playlist. It's a new season, so I've got a bunch of new stuff to do, so I guess we can knock those out. Wow, the Millennial Monster. I'm so happy that that's what we're playing on right now. Now get it upgraded to S and make it carbon Kevlar, and then we're good. I think the Beat has actually been super popular with a bunch of online stuff. I just haven't been paying attention. Okay, so we can get an SRT Dodge for the reward or the Lightning. Oh, man. I actually want both of these trucks. Okay, so we need... That's a wheel spin. Those are all wheel spins. So Matt, if you're still around, basically there's all of these like seasonal things that they keep rotating in the game to keep you interested in it. It's actually pretty interesting to get into. This one is the decades. So as I'm working through the series, I'm getting closer to unlocking this Porsche and this Lotus. I unfortunately missed. I wanted both of these cars, and it makes me sad that I didn't get either of these cars. Hopefully it rotates back around through again, But basically, there's like little challenges and playlists that keep it fresh, that get you like to keep coming back. I think it's a good way to do it. You don't have to pay. Well, I don't know. I don't know if is all of this included, or do you have to pay for like the festival shit? I think it's all included, but you want to saw one of those SRTs for 10K a few years ago. Yeah, one of my coworkers actually had one of these SRTs, and they're super cool trucks. They're super cool trucks. An old friend will cross your path this week. Expect an argument. I would throw them. I don't doubt that at all. Anyways, we need a... How do we get that? Do we just have to buy that? Theory of Evolution. The 2001 Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution. Is that 6? Yeah, 6. GSR TM Edition. God, that's a mouthful. Is a road-ready daily driver that also has enough rally DNA to go from asphalt to dirt, hit a Scandinavian flick into a hairpin, and then charge flat out. Oh God, I don't know how to continue reading that. How do I continue reading that? Yeah, no, cool. They have my Nissan wagon in here. I drive it a lot. Yeah. They don't have Foresters, but they have literally what? Sure, we can fast travel to the festival site. Why not? The wagon that you were looking at the other day. The cars, my cars. There we go. I mean, it's not quite the exact one that you were looking at, but... Look at that shit, man. I would drive the hell out of this car. There's a jump to manufacturer button. Ah. I have the Evo 6 that I need for the challenge. Okay, awesome. It is, but the GTR front swap is very cool. Yeah, the GTR front swap is like... I feel like a must. Okay. The cost half as much without it, though? Oh, yeah. Yeah. I don't doubt that at all. The front clips of GTRs cannot be cheap, so good luck. News. Festival playlist week 3. Hell yeah. Wait, what? Ready for a hot lap? Okay, that's just promoting all this shit. Okay. So we are going to jump into some of this playlist stuff. We need to park at a car meet. 3 drift tap skills. Not really too worried about getting either of those. Photo of any rally monster from the 2000s. Let's just do some of these races real quick. Let's knock these up. I love this RS4. Okay. Yeah, I want that. Seasonal championship, Stray from the Path. Okay. I want to do that. How do I do that? Wait, they added in car meets? They did, and it makes me sad that not many people seem to be using them. But yes, they added car meets. You can actually like pull up in a car and hang out and look at other people's cars. It's pretty neat. But I don't see it used a ton. I think that there are people that actively like go out of their way to coordinate using them, which is pretty cool. But every time I've gone to a car meet, it's been pretty much a ghost town. There was like one other dude in one that I was at one time, but Stray from the Path right here. Win the championship. B600 2000's Modern Rally. Well, let's go there. Yes, we're going to fast travel, chat. So I don't know how long it'll be until the pizza gets here, but not too long. Holy. What? Okay, well, let's just try it with this one. This has a tune on it, so I don't know why I have this cartoon the way that I have it tuned, but... Wait, it's just starting? There's a bunch of settings on... Hold on, I have to quit event.
Okay, John, what do you want to do now?
I need to change settings. I had it on auto drive to farm credits and shit. Settings. Difficulty. Anti-lock. Standard. Sure, we'll try with above average. Probably gonna get my ass beat. You hate cross-country racing in these games? Why is that? Oh, God. CPU players get traction advantage, so it's just artificially difficult. Oh. I think I might have the CPU players set too low. We'll see. I might be speaking too soon. Back. Time for my kebab. Yo, enjoy the kebab. I'm so jealous, but I have pizza coming soon, so I'm excited about that. Your life is ruined in 3 seconds and you clip a single pixel on a barrier. I hope not. I'm gonna see if I'm able to race and read chat and stuff, but I'm... Oh, God. It's not so bad with real cars. Trucks and buggies are awful. Oh, I'm not lined up for this. Okay, no, it's not bad. I've done this in the buggies. Oh, God! So I'm kind of familiar with this track. But I don't remember it that well. And I'm not going to lie, I was letting it race for me for most of it. Oh, that's the checkpoint. I need to be up there. Oh, oh. Get it back together. Get it back together. Yeah, I guess I could have put them on... I've been racing usually with them on above average, and it has not been this much of a cakewalk. But we are walking these bots, so I don't know why I charged into that corner and did not slow down, but hey, here we are. Oh, God. It's so different playing in first person. Oh, that was a checkpoint. Did I still miss it? No, I hit it. Hell yeah. Oh, we still got one more lap. I don't know. For as casually as I've been playing this game, I've been having a really good time with it. I like, it wasn't the best timing being traveling when this released, but it's also not been a terrible game to just like fire up and play on. Oh my god, fucking same thing I did last lap. It's not the worst game to play super casually, but it's also like been pretty difficult to actually like progress through the storyline and everything, and stay up to date with the seasons. I've definitely missed some stuff. It really wants me to slow down there. I'm good, bro. Oh, God. Oh. We're fine. We're fine. Didn't even touch the wall. Didn't even touch the wall. Yippee! Oh, that's right. There's multiple races, though. Okay. It's just three. It's three WRXs. I wonder what everyone used for this race. Okay. So I need to go to the next one. Where's the next one? Map. I'm not like super familiar with the... No, I don't want to purchase the treasure map. Seasonal events. Okay. Is that the one that I just did? No, I'm up here. Okay. So I need to do this one. You know what? We'll drive to it, Chad.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
I'm not turning around. I'm driving straight through the woods.
Recalculating route. 400 yards. Turn right.
I can't wait to hear back from Anger on the framing stuff. I hope that, oh god. I hope that not hearing from him in like the past hour is a good thing and not a bad thing. Oh, I was not paying attention. Yeah, we almost drove off the side of a mountain. Why is there just the G-Wagon stopped in the middle of the road? The fuck? This game is really pretty, though. Whoa, hold up. Also, this is one of the things that I enjoy about this game. The fact that you can just be wandering around the map and find cars to buy like this, super, super neat. It's 900,000 credits. Holy shit. It's 15% off, Chad. How could I not buy it? I don't know if anybody here watches Hoovie's Garage. I don't all that much, but I've caught the last couple mostly because I watched through the video about he has a mechanic that he works with all the time. And I watched all the way through the video about the mechanic retiring and like what the plans were for the channel, because I like to be plugged in a bit. And every once in a while he has a card that he gets that I'm super interested in, so I'll catch a video or two. But he went to a car auction and bought a wide-bodied turbo-swapped Porsche. And was just like, oopsie, I didn't mean to, like, I wasn't really planning on buying this one, but it was just such a good deal. And it's got to be absolutely insane to be, like, that successful as a automotive content creator to just do, I mean, it's all for the content, right? Like, it's for the bit, but it was a $110,000 Porsche that he bought. Car Wizard's shop is in the town I grew up in. Really? Like 1,000 feet from a house I used to live in. That's wild. The odds of you drifting one of these without dying instantly is slim. True. Small fucking world, Polkadog. Did you catch that video, Polkadog? Because basically Car Wizard is... He's not even selling the shop. It's so funny. He is literally renting the shop to Hoovie and the guy that was working with him, Daniel. And so he's leaving, but now Hoovie's paying him rent. Because Hoovie is taking over the shop. I saw that, didn't watch, yeah. Forza's physics are sometimes a bit friendly. Well, I have driving aids. You want me to turn the driving aids off? Here, I will. Before I go into this, let me. But yeah, I mean it's Forza. It's arcadey for sure. What? Husband, I need to talk to you. I need to see if we are going to come visit. I genuinely want to do some planning. But thank you for the 31 months. It's good to see you. When are we going to play Mecha Chameleon together? No, please don't kill yourself. Chat, never kill yourself. Well, it's too bad. We are turning them off. Slide into the DMs whenever. Okay. But yeah, husband, how are you? Boop and boop and continue event. Nearly not sick anymore? Well, I'm glad to hear that. That was like me after Dokumi. Alright, chat. No traction control this time. Surely it'll be fine. Oh! Oh! It's not fine. Past 3 days have been like, surely today I'm back to 100%. Yeah, that's exactly how the fuck I was. I love the games. They've got some of the best controller feeling I've experienced. Just giggling at you, feeling like a god because I'm a goober. Oh yeah, for sure. Do you think I should resume from here, Chad? Go back a little bit more. Go back a little bit more. We'll resume from here. Huh. Yeah, I also do not have much time playing with the assists off, so I'm going to be just ass. And I'm definitely not going into first person. Holy. Oh my god. I also don't think I ever got Oakham added as a friend on this game. I really need to make sure that happens. Or maybe I did. Whoa! Let me buy you, dick. Traction control off is harder than IRL. You just don't get the same level of feedback. Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, people that just like crush it with zero driving aids on, and especially in like actual racing sims, I'm just like, you feel different. It's never clicked like that for me in any driving game. I not that I think that I'm an especially great driver IRL, but like, you're 100% correct. Oh, keep it together! Oh. You were never good enough for online. I've just never really gotten into a Horizon game before. Like, this is the first one that I've been like, yeah, I'm really gonna go nuts with it. I watched all my friends have a great time. A great time with 5, and I just never did. You like playing 4 with ABS off non-competitively? Can't park there, mate. Hey, not with that attitude. You gotta act like you own the place. Alright, fine. But yeah, Red, I hope tomorrow's the day that you feel 100%. I hate it whenever like a cold just drags on forever. Or like, even if it's not a cold, oh god. Oh, the overcorrection was real. Like something that's not like a flu. When it's just like, yeah, I'm gonna stick around for literally weeks. It's just like, could you just fuck right off? I'm hitting every Apex chat. Do not perceive. You're fine. I hate how effective Thing versus Japan is on me. I'm watching this like wow so pretty in a field with an overpass. Bro, yeah. This game though, they did a good job like dialing up the Thing Japan knob like 100%. It's just it's so nice. The majority of my playing of this game where I've gotten to pay attention has just been me driving around being like, ooh, how cool is that? Go. That was on track, right, Chad? Yeah, that counts. Hey, I hit the checkpoint, okay? Yippee! Alright, where's the next race? Where is it? You like my bucket hat, chat? No, I don't want to do unlimited. I also have not done a tow race. I feel like I'm going to suck ass at those races, but I do want to try one eventually. All right, where's the next one of these? Cross country. Here we go. Is it you? Yeah. Okay. Here. We drive, chat. You're parked at a car meet? I need to add you as a friend. I don't know what friends list it grabbed all this from. Is there anybody at the car meet? Yeah, like look at those hot air balloons over there. How ridiculously pretty is this? Where snowy Japan, rural Japan bullshit like scattered around in the vicinity, and then hot air balloons glowing in the night sky, which is something I don't even think they do. They don't like really fly hot air balloons at night, do they? One other? Hell yeah, dude. Air Japan. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, I'm turning here. They can fly at night, as far as I know. Really? Well, read in chat. Sorry. Oh! I don't know, I just feel like it would be terrifying. It'd be terrifying to come back down at nighttime in a hot air balloon.
In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right.
That's fine. Meant to do that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Chad, this is why you don't stream and drive. There's a big meetup in Japan each year, some kind of festival. Interesting. Just the idea of hot ballooning at night is like, but I don't want to accidentally into a power line that I just don't see because it's invisible at night. I forgot about the whole I'm moving thing. Holy shit. Hey, will Twitch ban me for reading chat while I'm playing Forza? Is that a vibe? Yeah, like how atmospheric is this game now? It's just me in my WRX, absolutely tearing ass through rural Japan. Sign me, oh the fuck up, oh my god! Listen, it's a lot harder to gauge this shit in first person, alright? We're fine, we made it. We made it. Oh my god. Nobody saw that, you're good? Lock it off. Oh my god! You want to see how big the pizza is? Hell yeah, I do. I hope it's enormous, because I'm really hungry. Okay, I fear I overcooked that one. Get it back together. Get it back together. Meow. Meow. Oh my god. Yeah, yeah.
This was the whole delivery box.
Open it up. Oh my. I don't feel like they scaled up the salami amount. That's alright though. I'm gonna beat this championship and I'll wrap it up. That looks amazing though. As big as me, it's a damn near. It's a big pizza. Anger, how did the thing go? What did we learn? Salami pizza. Lita, post pictures. Pictures. Keep it together. Keep it together. I don't think I've ever done this race before in any of the vehicles, so I'm doing this blind and in first person. Kramer will get me the labor quote Monday and materials separate, just pay lumberyard directly. And then I looked at Civic again, shop chat. Oh my god, I will look at shop chat after I wrap up stream. Well, like, what was the vibe? Like, as far as like what you wanted to do and what the framer had to say about it and all that. Framer said he could start in like a week and a half. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Did he give you a ballpark? Probably not. It's probably not a great call as a contractor to just spitball numbers like that. Oh my god, the angle of the dangle. I wasn't sure where it was going after that, and I assumed incorrectly. Vibe was good. What he's saying was lining up with what I was expecting as far as plans and positions. Sick. Clip it with my ass. Alright, good enough. That checkpoint counted, chat. You can't even give me shit for it. Well, that's fantastic news, dude. I'm super excited. I'm really, really looking forward to. Oh my god! I'm really, really looking forward to getting to tear into some of the build out, and having that as the hangout spot, man. I want to do a land. I want to do so much stuff out there. For people that are confused about what we were talking about, it's Anger's shop that he had built. Big metal building. I posted pictures. I really went into that way too fast. I've done that literally every lap. I learn from my mistakes, Chad. You can see it here live. And so Big Metal Shop is built, and we've done lots of cool stuff in Big Metal Shop, but the apartment portion and some of the walls need to be framed out. So Anger had a contractor come out and give it a look-see today, which is very important next step. Like flush, non-flush walls, securing. Oh god! Chat, don't judge me. Okay. Like flush, non-flush walls, security girders, second floor trusses, and flooring. I actually asked that the second floor is going to be beefy for storage and how to make that not suck. Hell yeah. Was he just like, oh yeah, you just do this? Like it was just a non-issue? Like, of course. Got it. Yeah, exactly. Hell yeah. I still, like, I don't have a concept for how you do, like, the interior wall but make it mesh with the exterior wall. I think a lot of that probably, to make it feel seamless, is down to more of the finishing. Posted pics and Fuge. Okay, let me show them off real quick. Did you know Dix is a terrible driver, but one of the greatest dudes and streamers I know? Really appreciate that. Yeah, no, really appreciate that. Chad, I'll show you pizza pictures, but they are available in the Discord. Oh my god. You get no sense of scale with that. It's crazy. You get no sense of scale with this picture. I guess you kind of do. That's a 1.5 liter bottle right there. I like the other picture that does give you a sense of scale though. Here, I'll pull it up. The pizza labeled, I thought I said big box, it's bio box. Yeah, normal size pizza, Giga Pizza. Thank you, Gato. That pizza's a lot bigger than I expected. Me too. I'm gonna devour it. Okay, I think I have one more race in this series. I think.
Okay, John, what's next?
Okay, John, what next? Oh no, just kidding. That was it. So we got our RS4 speed zone. Actually, let's do this real quick. Oh, it's so far away. That's fine. That's fine. Oh. Glad you two are enjoying your time. Also had pizza for one, I hope. Because I could eat that alone. No, there's 2 pizzas.
400 yards. Turn right.
There's 2 pizzas. I got a pizza with an egg on it. How does the egg look?
Turn right.
Oh my god, we're turning right!
In 400 yards.
Love Gato, she's adorable. Gato is adorable.
Turn right. In 400 yards. Turn right.
My egg is broken? What the fuck? The regular sized pizza looks so sad? No! What the heck? Oh my god, I'm fucking dead.
400 yards. Turn left.
You take a picture? I'm gonna be so disappointed now though. I hope it's still good.
Turn left.
Oh my god, we're turning left! Oh! Oh my god! We almost fell off of a giant bridge, chat. We're fine. Oh, we're in that egg crack years ago? Yeah. I feel your pain. It smells amazing though. I cannot wait to eat it. What the James May is this tunnel driving? That's exactly what popped into my head too. And I guess he lives, so I'm not necessarily dead. Get out of my way, modern Subaru. Sent it. Alright, let me see this sad. Let me see this. Oh my god. What is this, bro? What are these toppings? I bet it's gonna be really tasty, but brother, they are like I don't even know if I'd call that a pizza, bro. That's like a flatbread. Toppings where? Yeah. That looks incredible. I'm sure it's going to be very tasty, but might as well just ask for flavored crust, right? What is this topping? The most critical and difficult to satisfy bottom. Oh my god. Oh, I got a new car. That's right. You know what? Let's finish this drive in our new car. Cars. Where is my... Oh. Oh, I have an RS4 Avant that I've never driven either. But we unlocked this one, so we're going to get in this one. Why is everything clumped in the middle, though? Looks tasty otherwise? Yeah, right. That's... It just seems like the restaurant's being skimpy with the toppings, if I'm being honest. Like, that amount of salami on such a giga huge pizza is just like question marks, genuinely. All-wheel drive cars. Oh God! Get out of here! I think this handles better than your Subi. Absolutely, it does. It's also slower though. American driving on the wrong side of the road for the first time. I do that constantly in this game now, and I find myself running head on into people. Get out of here. The RS4 wagon Avant, I've talked about this car before on stream, but it's like a 2013 or so. It's the same era Audi as this one. I would love to have one of those. Okay, I turned a little bit too hard into that one. Chad? I didn't see shit. It's like I'm watching any Jason Statham movie. Oh no. Oh god, I was adjusting my headphones. Get it together.
In 400 yards, turn right.
Sure.
Turn right.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Right into sideswiping a car. It's fine. It's fine, Chad. It's fine. Oh, this is an off-road speed zone too. Oh my god. Turn! A fun road, though. Oh. Or is it? Or is it? Okay, listen. The turn was over the crest of the hill. It was hard to judge. Okay. It was hard to judge.
In 400 yards, turn left.
It was hard to judge. Oh my god. Now we can get our Richard Hammond moment. Which one? That's a lot of moments.
Turn left.
God. Oh. Oh my god. Okay, alright. Well.
You've arrived at your destination. Turn around when it is
Alright, so we need to get 100 miles an hour out of, oh wow, of course it's brainy. We need to get 100 miles an hour out of this. Let's see if we can do it in this car. I don't think so. Now, is this a skill issue? Yeah, probably.
Arrived at your destination.
But I don't think I'm going to eat that much. Oh. 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 Well, we got a super wheel spin for in a minute. Possibly also a grip issue. Yeah. Okay. What are my restrictions on this? It is S1 2000s. Okay. What do I have car wise? No, I don't want to. No. S1 from the 2000s. Filter. S1. What are those called? Not retro. Are those modern? Grab a supercar with those limits? Yeah. Nah. Well, there's some in here. Whoa. Okay, what if I try it with this? I don't know what tune I have on this, to be fair. To it. Oh, God. Okay, well that was definitely a new problem. Okay, let me try that again. Starting from over here. Get out of the way! Also, it pains me to say the 2000s are retro now. Yeah. All right. Oh my God. You're gonna go see the Goonies in the theaters tomorrow? Oh my God. Yeah, I've seen a couple things that they are re-releasing that I'm interested in, and I'm just like, oh my God, I'm so fucking old. Get it together! Fuck! Okay, well, yeah, you know, sometimes you barrel roll right on the outside of where you're supposed to end up. I don't know. I think you need a snowplow, yeah. Oh my god. Alright. That turn right there is just brutal. Come on. You're good!
Arrived at your destination.
Oh my god. Okay, I'll eat the pizza. No, I mean, please don't feel like you need to wait on me.
You've arrived at your destination.
All right, I do wanna check something real quick. Cars. Tune car. Yes. Okay. Yep. Okay. These are all 600. Okay. All right. That being said, I'm gonna see if we do any better turning this down a little bit. Something tells me no.
You've arrived at your
Oh,
destination.
okay. Let me try swapping cars real quick. What else we got? Cars. Change car. Okay. S1. Need a 2000s. There's a Ferrari. Does a 2010 count? No. It's got to be a 2009. That would have been perfect. Let's just try with this one. Let's get a tune on it. Tune. Okay. All right. This has to go well. I don't see a single thing that could possibly go wrong. I paid for it, so I got this food. This is very true. Oh! Good! Okay, we did it. Those were terrible lines, but we did it. Holy shit. Alright, let's do our wheel spins. Alright, we have a regular wheel spin, which we'll do first, then we'll do our super wheel spin. Who am I going to raid out to? Who's live? Who's doing Twitch things? I'll take that. A Corrado. Also curious, I know your MacBook is your mobile setup. Are you currently playing on your MacBook? I'm playing on my MacBook. I am streaming this from a rented 5080, which we spiraled about earlier on stream. Sick. All right. Give me a good super wheel spin, please. Chat, are you good luck? It's just so boring. External GPU case thingy? No, I'm streaming it. I'm streaming it using GeForce Now or whatever, and then streaming it. Yeah, it's pretty insane. We truly live in the future. I've only dropped 295 frames. Because yeah, you literally can't get this to work on a MacBook. So, chat, I've had a lot of fun hanging out with you guys today. I did not expect there to be a rock there. I will try to be live this upcoming week at the usual times, but I don't know what that is going to really actually look like. So, need to help you install Windows maybe, because you can get it on a MacBook. I've done it before. I mean, I know you used to be able to. I don't know how it is on Apple Silicon now. So, that is something I am not super knowledgeable about. Thank you for being here, husband. It's good to see you. Seriously, I hope you feel better tomorrow. Dual boot then, gotten worse. Windows 11 TPM, doo-doo, but it's still doable. Oh, okay. That's cool. Alright, who's streaming? I don't think you can on Apple Silicon. No drivers, VMs work well-ish. Thank you for stream. Thank you for pizza and for hanging out and for being gato. Thank you for being adorable. Oh yeah, I can just let me show you the setup that I'm streaming on, since people have asked about it. While I find somebody to raid, if I just no, not do that. I need to do this, and then I need to. Boot camp still a thing? Apple app, inject the correct drivers. Yeah. This is what I am streaming on currently. Except for I actually figured out how to hide this this bar on both of these bars actually. So now the iPad extra screen is much more better. It's really nice. But it's actually doing a great job. Genuinely. I've been really impressed with it. There are just more hoops that you have to jump through for sure. For Apple's which model? It's the M4 Pro. Yeah. Who Who's streaming? Who's streaming? Is Lesh ending? Yeah, Lesh is ending. Let's see. Should I just... Let's see. Oh. Nah, he streamed into a... Or he raided into a collab. Oh, we haven't raided into Nacho in a minute. Alright, chat. Grab a raid message, which I've totally posted. Thank you, Lita. Alright. Oh, nice. Raiding out with 25. Hell yeah. Seriously, thank y'all for hanging out with me. Fridays are super fucking busy. I know that I've been all over the place. It's hard to stream and travel, but I'm trying to get better at it. So, I will see y'all next time. I'm gonna go enjoy some pizza. Like I said, I'll try to be live on I think on Monday, but we will see. And yeah, mwah. Be good, and I'll be messing around in the Discord as per usual. I've been trying to post on it more. So, bye everybody. Bye 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 bye. Be good to Nacho, and I'll see y'all next time. Where am I?